Hey, hi. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list or whatever you're doing out there. I'll tell you what, folks, we are going to do our absolute damnedest to add to it every stinking time. And I'll tell you, historically, we've done a pretty good job of that. Folks, I am really excited here to be back with another new one to the channel. This is a game that you probably remember hearing about at one point in time or another. This is a game called Endless Dungeon, and you know, it's super interesting. I would tell you that this game is a combination of action roguelite and tower defense. And you're thinking, oh wow, that's an interesting combination. It really is. It really is. I have done a couple runs so far, and I'm having a good time with it. So we're going to jump in here and talk a little bit about Endless Dungeon and how this game works, what we're trying to do, and we're going to have a good time doing it, like we usually do. Shocker, right? Basically, what we're trying to do is advance in this area by opening doors in this dungeon. Every time we do that, we're getting resources. So if you take a look up here, these are my science credits. These are my industry credits, and these are my food credits. Every time we kick a door open, we're going to get additional that are indicated by that number right there. As we do this, there's a danger meter, and that could set off a wave like it just did. And these enemies are going to try and break our crystal bot. We don't want them to do that. One of the ways we can stop them from doing that is by building these towers and setting up various defenses. And we're doing that with our industry credits. We currently have 30. And here comes the wave of enemies. So we're going to come over here. Now these enemies happen to be robotic. And so I'm going to use my blaster on them and let our tower help us. We can repair the towers during battle as well. We've got the gun. We also have this bash move that has some knockback, and it's also used to fire off repairs. Now I've got a co-op NPC buddy in here with me. It is possible to play the game multiplayer, but I'm not doing that today, but I still get the benefit of support from an NPC. I can also order this guy around. If I want him to just stay in this area, I can do that. I can also have the crystal bot follow me to an area. We'll get to that a little bit later, probably. I don't want him to hold up, though. I'm going to still have him follow. And we're just going to keep pushing forward here. I've got a couple of special moves that are on a cooldown. Now, let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is a research terminal that's going to use our science credits that we've built up. And we can research a new type of tower. Inflicts continuous light damage to a single monster. That could be interesting to us. So I believe the robots are resistant to light, but we'll probably run into other types of baddies. When you research, that does kick off an attack wave. We can kind of do this and see where they're going to be coming from. So we've got two areas. I'm going to tell this dude to work this area. And we're going to come up here and try and handle these guys. Now they can also try and attack our generators, which we do not want them to do. And you'll notice too that I'm picking up scrap along the way. We currently have 682, and those are utilized in various ways in the hub area. All right, let's go ahead and put one of these right here. I'm just thinking we'll put that there to kind of protect our crystal bot a little bit more. What do we have here? Ooh, nice, an upgrade station. So this is where the food credits come into play. We have +1 wit per turret in the room. Heals 1 health on turrets in room per wit per second. So if we look at our wit real quick, we have 10 wit. So I am going to go with that, actually. I think that's going to be quite nice. Perfect. And now we just want to keep kicking off the opening of doors while considering putting down additional towers. So we'll put a straight shooter over there. We've got enough industry built up. Let's go ahead and open this door. Let's take these guys out. Looks like we don't have a full attack, just a small group of enemies, no big deal. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, so those tokens are also utilized in the hub area to open up various types of things. That's where the roguelite piece comes into play, because there is permanent meta progression to be found. And we're ready to open up another area here. I just want to take a look. Increases defense of heroes, crystal bot, turrets, and resources generated in the same room. Okay.
I bet this will hurt.
All right, so this is a breaker, and this is used to allow us to open up those doors that were formerly red and could not be opened.
Easy,
It's all making sense, right?
easy.
Right. Now we're going to grab this, and let's see, Meta Taser. Strong against bots, short range, medium fire rate, electric crowd stunner. Okay, so we're going to want to take that, and I'm going to go ahead and replace our normal shot with it. We can also switch to our buddy at any time. But we're going to leave him over there. And we're going to stick with our fire weapon, I think. Actually, no, we're going to put our electric on, since we're fighting bots. That works out real well. See, it's pretty good against them. Let's repair that. We have an ultimate as well, and it's basically a chunkier version of our standard special, where we spit that sticky, icky bubble out there that these guys just get kind of caught up in. It slows them down nicely. All right. This dude allows us to purchase guns. Increases elemental power of fire damage. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. If you look off to the left there, we have different challenges that we need to complete with the different characters, and they do different things. Port operations 3 of 8. Tomorrow we'll pass 1 billion visitors, 1 billion freaking visitors. The investor publicity folks are doing a big thing about it. Banners across the station, blah, blah, blah. Okay. We're going to keep going. You know, story-wise, I think it's a little bit more on the bare bones side, but that's okay. Basically, our ship slammed into this big ship, along with a bunch of other captains and members of those ships, and you're kind of just stranded on this constellation. So, all right. This is our opportunity to move our crystal bot to this location. That's going to trigger an endless wave, but once it comes over here, we'll be able to advance and open that door. Before we do that, I am going to put down some towers. I want to open this up as well. Just see what's over here. Okay, not much. Not much, turns out. Well, let's see. So they're going to come from that way. And so I think we should go ahead and put down another tower over here. And maybe just thinking about the trajectory of our crystal bot a little bit here. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good about it. I lied. We're going to put one more down. Now I feel great about it. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to kick off this wave. Here's the other neat thing. At any time, you can hold a button and transfer right to the crystal bot. Isn't that neat? So he's doing his thing and getting ready. He moves a little slow. It is possible to upgrade the crystal bot as well. Ooh, look at this. I think we're pretty well situated. Guns are doing a pretty good job. Let's repair this. Put a quick sploosh out there. Okay, where's our... Uh-oh. Alright, he only took a little bit of damage. I am going to call our buddy back.
Let's get a move on.
So he can help us over here. Let's go ahead and fire off the Mega. Oh, yeah. I think he yelled sterilize. All right, hey, we made it through. How about that? And then our crystal bot is going to plant itself on this new main location. Once it does, that'll kill the wave. Perfect. We have moved on. Very exciting. Very exciting. All right. Cheers to you. I am drinking peppermint cacao today. When I opened up the bag of this stuff, it smelled like a bag of Fannie Mae mint meltaways. It was wonderful. If you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about. All right, let's go ahead and get some industry right off the bat. We're kind of restarting in terms of putting those resource generators out there because we've cut off the other section now. All right, that's going to give us science production just by itself. That's great. Let's make our way over here. But I hope you got something good in your cup today. Sometimes reading is one of the quests, but I don't think that's the case right now. Let's see what we got on offer here. So here's an acid. Bugs are weak to acid and fire, so for right now, I'll probably hold off just to see first what we're going to run into. But it's good to have the option there. You know, I am going to put down a tower just to cover our crystal bot. All right. Things are opening up here. Now, as you'll see, the cost goes up if you're going to double down on any resource generator. So I kind of spread things out. Let's go ahead. Go this way. So apparently there's still robots in the area. And this is going to be a spawn room. So let's... Oh, okay. So some rooms are what's called dark.
Easy.
And you can't interact with the dark rooms. I'm actually going to switch to our other dude here and have him pick up one of these guns. Perfect. We need what's called dust, and then we can come to this room and interact with it, but I don't have any dust right now. It would appear off to the right as a resource if I did. Oh, wait a second. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, what do we got here? The Very Crossbow, mid-range, charged, medium impact damage. We also have the Shocker. It's a rare, mid-range, medium fire rate, electric stunner. Okay, I'm going to replace that with my current. Oh, yeah, that looks awesome. King of the Hill, plus 25% defense when no other hero in the room. All right, let's bring over our buddy and
Ready to go?
have him come on over here. And then we're going to go ahead and pick up that component. Each character can hold one of those. And then we're going to continue moving along here. Another dark room. See, we can't interact with it because it's dark. Guessing we'll find some dust along the way here. All right. This turret's area of effect reduces movement speed. Yep, perfect. Now let's toss that down. Special wave incoming. That can't be great. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we're gonna leave our buddy here. No, 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 no. No crystal bot. You stay there. Okay. Yeah, come on in here where we've got some defenses. That's fine. Come on in. We'll slow you down right here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna throw down another gun real quick. Actually, we'll put that over there. You know, I feel like I have a massive parenting win. My 12-year-old daughter has gotten a little bit more interested in the horror television and movie scene. And the other day, she binge watched season 1 of Stranger Things. And she's at a point where she's ready to see more, like, right away. She's super, super into it. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we could spend food to get a meta kit. We don't need it at this point. So we're going to keep moving on here. Did we look at this? Yeah, we did. We just did one of those. Okay. So we need to find some dust in order to interact with these rooms. Let's come down here. and go through this other area that is open. And let's see what we can see. Okay, we're gonna switch to fire because these are officially bugs that we're fighting against. And we'll go ahead and unlock this barrier breaker, if you remember how that worked from last time. This is another dark room where we can't do much, but I am going to go ahead and put down a jelly fire and hopefully have enough for the straight shooter as well, because we know that's a spawn point. And you know what? Shove to upgrade. Let's do that because that's one of the quests. Research any turret type to level 2. All right, I take it back. I don't know what happened. I think we actually have to use the research station. Okay. So, barrier breaker made it possible for us to open this up. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, well, I think it's time for us to move along here. Let's just take one more look. I don't think there's any other zones that could be opened up. We've got an incoming wave. We should probably handle that separately. I'm gonna warp back over here real quick and just look at where we're set up at. Yeah, I think this looks okay. So we'll just kind of take the runoff that our buddy doesn't get to with the robots or the bugs. I'm assuming it's going to be robots up there. Yeah, this setup's working really great.
Someone protect the generator.
We got a Jenny under attack, don't we? Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there in time. They might have taken it down. Uh-oh.
Wave over. Still walking and talking.
All right, perfect. So like I think I mentioned, the towers all heal up at the end of the wave. All right, we're gonna walk our crystal bot over. I will kick this off and then warp. Perfect. And we're probably just gonna leave our buddy where he's at for right now. So I'm gonna lean into my daughter's interest in these flicks. We're talking about a screening of Drag Me to Hell. It's one of my favorites. I think she might be ready for it. I think it's time.
Leaning up.
Okay.
Let's get a move on.
I'm gonna have him follow now, so that he can help us with some of these dudes that are approaching. Perfect. We got some bugs approaching. I like how easy it is to fire off the different pieces that you have in your arsenal. Everything seems so fluid about it. Alright, so we made it. Let's go ahead and open this up. We got something cool waiting for us.
Easy. Easy.
Alright, we got 6 of those tokens. Should be able to do something cool with that. Let's go ahead and open this up. And, you know, let's go ahead and put one of these jellifiers and a straight shooter down. Interesting. Okay, well this works out super well because our crystal bot is literally right over here. Let's put down some shooters. Just looking at the different spawn points. I guess there's going to be a lot coming from over here. So let's spend all these industry points that we have. I mean, we might as well jellify. That way that's going to slow them down, and then these two guns can work them over. That's good. Okay. I think we're ready to rip. Let's do it.
Crystal bot, go that way.
I should have took a sip before we kicked this off. This is exciting. Cheers to you anyways. Sip or not. Oh yeah. We're eating them up real good. Still got robots in here, it looks like. You know what? I'm actually going to take our buddy and we're going to pop him over here. And then we'll go further out here. You know, it took me a little bit to be good with all the controls and everything I had to think about during rounds. I'm not saying that you'll have the same experience, but it took me a minute. So what happens in these runs is you go through different areas.
Looks like it never ends.
And so we got through that opening zone. And we're going to go further down into the next floor.
Seriously?
And it's going to become, you know, a lot more challenging as we progress.
Politeness first.
The mysteries of this station do appear to be infinite. Regardless, our mission lies ahead. On to floor 2. Awaiting command, district destination for hoist departure. So you find keys along the way to be able to access some of the different areas, and then you can make a choice as to which one you want to go to if you have access.
Wherever I go,
I think this is a pretty fun game. I've been enjoying it so far, and I plan on playing more of it.
Time to start another one. Yay.
That's where we're gonna end this one, folks. This is a game called Endless Dungeon. This released on October 19th, and I'm delighted that I got the chance to show it off to you. If folks want to see more of this game, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to play more of it. I think it's fun. I think there's plenty more to show off. We've got lots of different characters, different things to open up. Be happy to show off more of the meta progression that you can get into in the hub area as well. Just let me know in the comments. I'm happy to oblige. Hey, thanks for hanging out today. This was fun. I look forward to creating content on the channel every single day. This is the best hobby ever, and you all help power that. So let's do it again sometime. Let's get together. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every stinking time. And you know what? We'll give away a video game once a week, because that's awesome too. We can do that, by the way, because of you and your support. So thank you for that. I hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you out there next time.